All right, take number 6678. All right, so this letter was addressed on August 5th of 2022 from Richmond, Virginia. On Wait, actually no, I just read the date wrong. Anyway, this is Satellite Raccoon. I'm going to go ahead and be reading another Chris Chan letter today. This was addressed on Richmond, Virginia, this 9th of September 2000. Wait, 9th of Okay, I'm reading his birth date. That's the problem. I think. I don't know why it's saying 2009. What am I saying? All right, this was addressed on August 5th of 2022. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just jump into this. Hey Kenneth, I have another public letter for ye to share with everyone for me, please. Greetings and blessings to ye all, my followers. I write to ye all to offer some explanations and truth for thy enlightenment and information. Firstly, I understand there hath been concerns over the language I write, speak, and talking to ye all. I know 1600s English was not spoken by I in my past book of life in Jerusalem as Jesus Christ, but the language was ancient Aramaic. Language doth not make nor break a leader or god or prophet. Even a priest in his present day can speak ancient Aramaic and still oust themselves as a false prophet by the metaphysical and divine events. I have gone from one country to another and changing my forspoken language, physical visage and identity time and time again after I left Jerusalem after my resurrection and up in England of 1389, when the earth was split into two and became separate from the rest of the world, from the rest of the whole universe outside the Milky Way, and then I went from forward through February 2003 Chaos Rainbow back in time and interdimensionally from C197 Earth half to 1218 Earth half for my second ever reincarnation into this life, consciously forgotten my extensive past and worked on. So he's basically like saying ye all and all these other like really weird type of lingos. He's talking in like 1600s type of old English, and really like I can't understand what he's saying half the time with these sentences really. Like most of the things he's saying just make no fucking sense. Authentic unconscious premonitions, visions, and seer insights to progress actively or innately as I did, I took to the English of King James as one, it matched the last spoken language and tone to when I was the magician Silva back in King Arthur's neck of the woods, and two, to get thy woke and attentive to the truths and facts I was informing ye all of, but if you insist, I'll revert to my modern English body and aura. So I did and still speak true. I tell I am the one avatar, Jesus Christ reincarnated, your Lord, Messiah, Savior, and God. You all should have realized that as even in the scriptures it states that your Lord and God shall walk among you as a fellow servant. Well, I'm a fellow servant among you, and I have the first person real player one perspective, seer ability, and powers of holy light power. The math equation is simple and direct. Second, I have long known of the mortgage being reversed, but it was retained unconsciously, hence why I had healed and cleansed Barbara of her sins and regrets and gifted her life extension by my soul bonding and healing powers, and why I had told you all to send her money to pay off the mortgage before I said anything even of relocating her. So it seems like here that Chris Chan kind of like wants Barbara to be like not evicted, but kind of like he wants Barbara to be like put somewhere. I'm not sure what exactly he's talking about here as well, relating to the Jesus Christ and King Arthur and these things. I guess he's just going on about more of this Jesus stuff, where he's like saying that he was this God back in these days of like Bethlehem and Jerusalem and all that, and that he was Jesus Christ himself. Most likely this is because Chris Chan. I'm thinking Chris Chan just read the Bible and he just literally saw the Bible had Jesus in it, and he was like, "Okay, well I'm Jesus now." That's probably what happened. I can guarantee that. And lastly, I know from my personal experience from all this life and before, so my interdimensional connections and encounters with the cartoon and fictional individuals and other gods and goddesses of the C197 half of the earth were real, not imaginary. And this have been fact with me before any faker or hater, including Idea Guy, ever spoke with me or got involved, period. Now, in case anybody was wondering what Idea Guys is, the Idea Guys were basically a troll that went after Chris Chan, and they basically like extorted money out of Chris Chan. Over the course of like I believe a year or two, they extorted about $6,000 out of him, and basically just he believed everything they were saying. Like they were saying like Quickville was under attack by Russians and all this stuff, and Chris Chan of course just believed all that and trusted the Idea Guys. Sorry if you guys heard like a creaking of something like a door creaking sound. That was just me spreading my legs. Now, you all can and may believe or not, but before you discard faith, look outside at the rest of the world at present. A lot of these events I have foreknown and foretold, and here's an obvious one from Sonichu Book 10, The Gay Vaccine. Alright, that part cracked me up. I couldn't resist laughing there. Of which I do regret chronicling in such a way, but a certain monkeypox has been infecting mostly gay men in the recent weeks. Would you not want to go back in time with the vaccine to prevent this pox from men in general? And don't blame the heat, blame the solar flares and solar storms. Every 11 years ago, they have been flipping access and exposing the toxic and evil individuals by triggering everyone's minds and making even a neurotypical hypersensitive and sudden seers look at the events in 2011, 2000, 1989, and so on and compare it with this year. I have been further awakened in part by this, and my powers from my body have become manifested more so and stronger. For now, I tell you all to meditate on that. Sincerely, Mrs. Jesus Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu. Postscript, let my past, present, and future actions and manifestations I do in the divine and holy work with Emmanuel and the other gods and goddesses speak of the truth as well as before shutting me up or ditching thy faith. And yeah, so this is the end of the letter. It really seems like Chris is completely off the deep end at this point, but trust me, as we go through the entire 38-part series, it's going to get worse and worse as it goes on. You see, Chris Chan is not someone who is going to just take a loss, pretty much. So yeah, he gets angrier and more crazier and just delusional throughout all of these letters, and it's going to be a wild ride for sure. It's going to be awesome. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Special shout out to everybody, just anybody who likes these videos or likes Chris Chan. I'm just glad to be making these videos because I just find the whole situation with Chris Chan funny. I'm not really caring too much about the views. I just really enjoy making fun of Chris Chan and laughing at him. He's just so pathetic that you can't help but just make fun of him and laugh at him. Literally, you could be the most pathetic person on earth, and you're not as pathetic as Chris Chan. Not even Ted Bundy or like Jeffrey Dahmer are as pathetic as Chris Chan. Like Chris Chan is literally just the most pathetic loser on the entire earth. Like it's just so you just cannot make fun of this motherfucker. Honestly, if you look at his past, all of it is just so funny, and you just kind of go, haha, look at this like weird loser. But anyway, thanks for watching this video. Love you all. Love all of my subscribers, and peace.